We have something special we're going to do right now, but subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, they better, right? Hey, we're here at Epic Adventure Tours in Page, Arizona with the owner, Chris. Chris, tell us a little bit about the business here.
Well, we started back in June of 2016, filling a niche that the area just really didn't have. Obviously, if you guys have driven around here, you know there's a lot of great scenery just from the highway. It gets a whole lot more exciting the further you get off the road. You know, our goal has always been to take people where there aren't any crowds and see some special locations that very few people get to and have a great time getting there.
Wow, the things you can do in Page. Are we going to do this?
Well, we're super excited. So are we going to see a slot canyon today, maybe?
Yeah, I think we'll take care of you guys on that one.
All right. Well, hey, let's hit the road.
Let's go. The journey begins.
This is really awesome back here.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about the years and years of how the earth has reacted to this with the wind and the rain, and I mean, it's just amazing. It'll be different 10 years from now.
Exactly. I mean, we've had the benefit of, you know, spending the last couple of decades out here watching things change. It's, you know, from the water erosion from years ago to the wind and plant erosion nowadays. Some of these things can change overnight. You know, with a flash flood coming through, and some of these things will remain the same down to the pebble for 50 years.
I got to imagine this fills up pretty good with water if it's a heavy rain.
We've got some areas around here with the deep slot canyons that you'll find log jams 80 feet above your head.
Oh, wow. Man.
Imagine that kind of a flow. So not the place to be on a rainy day.
No.
Now, this is all sandstone, right?
Everything you're going to see today is all sandstone. It's all part of the Navajo layer. So it's about 2,500 feet thick, this ocean bottom that's come out of the ground. So it's loads of sandstone.
It kind of blows my mind when you see the dam and it's built up against the sandstone. You're going, sandstone, I mean, I rub it and it comes, you know.
Yeah, how's it going to hold?
How's it hold, you know?
Well, I'm hoping for my sake and my home's sake that it does. So
Well, it's held for 60 years.
That's it. I got to give me a couple more years out of it.
All right. What else are we going to see? You're getting us a different view on Horseshoe Bend, or what's?
Yeah, let's get up to a little bit higher ground. Give you a little bit of the lay of the land. Take a look towards the Page area. We'll work across the Page Plateau, what's also known as the Manson Mesa. So we'll get up. Let's get up high and do some looking around.
Sounds
awesome.
Great.
Let's do
go.
it.
Up here to see it, and we are right above the P. As you come out of the Horseshoe Bend parking lot, you'll see a P up on the mountain. We're right on top of it. Lance.
Yes, amazing view, man. I can't believe we're up here. What a day.
Chris.
Right on.
Right on.
High up on top of the Manson Mesa, right at the Navajo reservation line. So looking off to the north here, we can see a lot of these spires and buttes sticking up in the air. There's Boundary Butte, Gunsight Butte, Tower Butte. All the buttes to the left are inside of Lake Powell. So they're actually sitting in the water.
And what's the large one?
So the large one right in front of us that comes climbing out of the ground is Tower Butte. Where we're looking here, all of your high points you see across the way here, and these buttes inside, that's all Utah. So from where we sit, we're about, as the crow flies, about 6 miles into Utah.
My hometown.
Not
we're washed
too
out.
bad, my friends. Woo!
about this?
You know, it ain't too bad. We got some Arizona sunsets, we got some rocks, tons of sandstone all around, and we got to get aerial, you know what I mean?
Is
So, it's a good time.
is this how your motorcycle rides on the road?
It's a little different.
Yeah, I think so.
So we came up here for the sunset and we got to catch a little bit of that, but check that out. The Moonrise.
Woo! We pulled over and the moon was just peeking out. We figured we'd hop out and get a little shot from up above. By the time we hopped out of the car, it was fully out, but it's a pretty damn good view. Perfect time of year, perfect time of day. It's a good time.
Well, Chris was just saying this is the best time of year to be out here. We get to see the light coming down on the cliffs, and all of a sudden, here comes the full moon. Pretty amazing. How did you plan that?
You know, we do it every night.
Hill climbing.
Pretty awesome.
Distraction out here on the rocks.
Pretty awesome, man. These things will go anywhere.
There it is, boys. 2-lane arch.
Believe it or not, we are here at the 2-lane arch. Why'd we call it that?
Well, we have a meeting later in the week with Mayor Bill Dyke, and we're going to officially tell him that we've got this arch out here that's unnamed. So once we get the key to the city, we'll also ask for the official name of the arch.
Yeah, it was tough enough getting the keys to the machine here for you guys. So I think this is one big ploy to get a free hat out of you guys.
That's
there. But two-lane arch it is from here on out. We'll make sure everybody that takes the trip from here on out. Page sits on a mesa that's dubbed the Manson Mesa. It's all part of this huge Navajo sandstone layer. At one point, this was all part of a big inland ocean, so it was seabed. As that seabed rose out of the water, uplift started, erosion began. This was all really, really soft rock at the bottom of the ocean, so it was able to be eroded really quickly. So initially, all of these things were carved out by flowing water working their way out of it. So different layers, you're going to find aquatic shells, things like that. So you get on top of high mesas and find undersea life. This was all carved out initially that way. From then, it's been a lot of wind erosion ever since then, and then the plants are doing the most eroding right now.
Well, it may not be able to see it real clear, but talk about that bathtub ring.
So that bathtub ring is a deposited layer on the undersea floor, and it's going to run the same altitude all the way through there as part of the ocean. So as it uplifted, whether it moved, whether it washed out, you get this bathtub ring continuing all over the place. If there's a spot we can see that spire right there, a little piece on there, a little higher content in some of the minerals. It doesn't have quite as much iron and manganese like some of the other ones that turn it red.
Well, we're pretty disappointed in this tour because if you can look at the sky behind us, check this out.
I mean,
Whoa, look at that.
what do you do?
Amazing.
Well, some days are better than others. I guess.
Wow.
What a rough day at the office.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't even expect this today.
No.
This happened after our interview, and here we are enjoying something we've never done before. This is awesome.
It's a great way to get out and explore. There's no doubt about it. We love to make it fun and scenic, and another win.
Well, we appreciate the time today. You're going to take us back to the store, but why should people come see Paige?
Well, Paige, we've talked about whether you love the desert or not. This desert is one of the nicest deserts, I think, in the world. It's a special place. You've got a lot of the plants, a lot of the animals. You've got water right next door. The elevation makes the temperature nice year-round. I mean, it's, again, just one of the finest deserts around. You're not going to find a bad view anywhere. And with us, you're not going to find a bad ride.
And how do they find you?
Jump online. Any search is going to get you there. Page, Arizona, anything off-road UTV, you'll find us. We're the #1 rated for a reason out here, and we'd like to keep it that way by having a few of your followers join us.
Well, I think that's going to happen for sure. We love Paige.
Epic Adventure Rides at epicadventurerides.com.
Check that out.
Well, we've had a great time here. Dinner's up next, and who knows what's going to happen, but today ended in a real bang.
And I'm just looking here going, wow, what a great night. So what do you say we get out of here?
Yeah, let's do this.
Boom.
River gonna run you down.